Hey y'all, hey. Let's get right into it. My hair's is a little. Spirit, I ask that you give me clear, honest messages for the collective. Ask that they take what resonate and leave the rest behind. Give me clear, honest. I heard. I keep seeing the color yellow, or I heard yellow, and or. Oop, caution. Somebody needs to proceed. And look, this is yellow. So, um, I'm so sorry. I woke up with really bad allergies this morning. Um, but Spirit said caution. Something is trying to get your attention. Not sure if, considering that I see a road here, it looks like maybe you are driving, maybe you're going down the wrong road, the wrong path. Maybe Spirit is trying to caution you of something. Could be dealing with something with driving. Um, but we'll get right. We'll continue to continue to see what comes out. But yeah, yellow had stood out, and then boom, there were yellow cautions. So definitely, we have love story and red lipstick stains. So Spirit is saying caution, caution, caution. Caution with this person that you've created a love story, a fairy tale, thank you, in your head. Because it's not what it seems. And with the red lipstick stains, it does, I'm getting that somebody may have other options. They may have other options. Oop. All right, we got bad choices, copycat, expecting, and keeping a promise. The bottom of a deck, we got fake apology. So with cautions and bad choices, Spirit is telling me that you or someone in your energy needs to take caution before you continue to make bad choices. With this love story and keeping a promise, it seems like somebody kept a promise with you, or is trying to keep a promise, or is making a promise with you, and you're expecting this new beginning. Like it's to me, it's not what it seemed. It's like right now you feel like, or they feel like they have got over on you, got one up on you. And it's like this person keeps fake apologies, and then we got running away. We got running away and fake apologies. It's like when you don't give this person what they want, they tend to they ghost, they run away. And then when you feed into their manipulative tactics, sorry, I woke up with very bad allergies. My my mouth is dry. My throat is like really scratchy. But it's like you're I want to say you're done with it, but I also want to say you're still keeping that open door, because either you're expecting a child, either you want to, y'all talked about a family, or you're just expecting them to keep that promise that you're holding on to that promise. Like, they told you, I promise that, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that, I love you, blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, oh, okay, they sorry. Because my ex, they never apologized. He never apologized. She never took accountability. So I know this is, the truth. I know this is real. But Spirit is saying, proceed with caution. Know when to, what they say, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. You got to know when to walk away. Because you're going to continue to feel like, it's like this person is energy harvesting with this copycat. It's like they, or Spirit just said, someone is copycatting. Someone is trying to be a replica of you. They're trying to, thinking that that's going to keep your person or get your person. And it's definitely not. Because when we date, we all get a different version of a person. Some may be good, some may be bad. But we definitely get a different version of people. That's why, and also knowing they fucked up. Also, when people say, oh, the man, you know him as a mama, I'm sorry. You know him as the man that you know as a son is different than the one I know as a live-in partner. Or the woman that you know as a daughter is different than the woman I know as a live-in partner. That's completely true. But with knowing they fucked up, it's like with the fake apology and knowing they fucked up, that's narcissistic. Like, they know they did wrong, but they kind of know that words is your love language. So faking an apology is kind of easy because that's something they've been doing. They're not genuine though. That's 100%. Like, whoever is apologizing to you, they only mad because they got caught. And at the bottom of the deck it says expired, old news, and discarded. So it's like it's old. It's like a repeated thing. You keep apologizing about the same thing, and at some point you was giving grace to this person, but now it's just like, nah. And again, with the red lipstick stains. Oh, and Spirit just said, with they know they fucked up, red lipstick stains, and expecting all in this row, that maybe this person either got someone pregnant or got pregnant by somebody else that's not you. And they made a very bad choice. And at this point, they feel like running away. Like, they feel like running away is going to solve their problems. But in reality, it's just going to make it worse. Because when you run away from things, you run away from the opportunity to heal and, get past it. But when you running away from it, when you face it, you're faced with the opportunity to heal and get past. But when you're running away from it, you are avoiding, and that just makes everything worse. Don't get hung up on, we've been together this many years, or this the first person that we talked about what we're gonna do, and this is like, it feels like maybe the first time that something feel like it actually came through, and even still, sometimes these people be a lesson, you know what I mean? Regardless, sometimes these people be a lesson and a test, and you have to be able to know the difference between a test and what's really going on. But Spirit, give me some advice for the collective. Yeah, if you are pregnant and, it ain't your spouse, I don't even know what to say about that. And if you got somebody pregnant and it's not your spouse, I don't know what to say about that. I'm not even going to lie, because at the end of the day, that's too careless. Like, cheating is one thing, but going out and getting someone pregnant, or going out and getting pregnant by somebody else while you're in a full committed relationship, or going out and getting somebody pregnant while you're in a full committed relationship, that's a whole nother betrayal. Like, cheating is already a betrayal, but now you bring in life that you gotta financially provide for the next 18 years. Nope, nope, and nope. I remember when I got cheated on, and I'm not even gonna say when, but I got cheated on twice actually. Both guys was a Scorpio. That is so funny because to me they're just like really freaked out. But when I got cheated on, I didn't even know that I got cheated on. Spirit just like, I already was ready to stop talking to this person, but I couldn't find a reason because I'm like it's something, I just don't know what it is. And then we were like kicking it one time in the car, and he goes to show me a picture on his phone, and boom, screenshots pop up, and I'm like, what was that? And he like, what? I'm like, go to your phone. What was that? And it was pictures of him and another girl. Like, they were in the car together, and they were like cheesing in the camera. And my thing is, I know you, and you shouldn't be that close to a woman to where y'all in the car cheesing together. And granted, I'm not a clingy woman, so I don't know when he had the time to do it because I had my own thing going on, working, being a mom, gardening, I had things like that. And because I feel like if I go into details, then people who know me will know who I'm talking about. But yeah, he refused to go to the picture, and I'm like, go to it. Like, if you was bad enough to take pictures with a woman, like, in that you were that comfortable, like, they were like sitting right next to each other cheesing in the camera, and I'm like, no, I'm not tolerating that. Like, I already didn't want to be with you because of your ways. And I feel like I'd be going too much into details, but yeah, he was definitely a lesson that I'm glad I got away from. But yeah, like, don't trust and believe. If a person cheat on you once, they'll do it again. I don't care about none of that. Sorry, y'all. I don't care about none of that. I used to want to buy a handkerchief, chief. Is that what it is? But then I thought that would be so nasty to have that a snotty rag. So glad they got make tissue. And then sometimes I don't even like the tissue because I feel like I know some of it have bleach on it. It's just, yeah. But what messages for spirit? But yeah, if a person is cheating on you, and also I heard with copycat, I just heard it. It could be someone who they managed to get sucked in because this person reminds them of you. And that's weird. Like, my spouse told me if I'm a cheat, and I'm never gonna say never, I highly doubt it, but life is life. But he said it would be somebody completely opposite from you. Like, why would I get with somebody that's just like you? He was like, hell no. Nah. And I don't know if that's good or bad, but there's somebody that's trying to copycat. Like, it's somebody that's trying to, or somebody that reminds them of you. Or somebody that, it could be somebody that actually, like, okay, let's say the woman cheated on the man and had a baby. Both of the men resemble each other, or vice versa. Both of the ladies look alike. So, Spirit, give me some advice. It says, heal your heart. So, Spirit is saying, I know that this breakup is going to make you feel some type of way. It's gonna make you feel down in the dumps, but heal your heart. Don't go into this, next situation, or don't go into any situation with this old baggage, because sometimes we are the creator of our own destruction. So, with the cautions and bad choices, you could have already seen the signs, but, you was ignoring them. And it says, embrace change. Spirit said, change is coming. Change has happened. Change is here. You're going to have to embrace it. You're going to have to be okay with it. And at the bottom of the deck, it says, make a decision. So you got decisions. You got to decide, do I want to still go through this? Do I want to, walk away? Do I want to, I mean, from my suggestion, again, once a cheater, always a cheater. Once a thief, always a thief. Once a liar, is always a liar. Once a murderer is always an murderer. Things like that. But that's how I feel. But Spirit is saying you're going to have to make a decision because change is coming. But go and make sure if you do decide to walk away, you're healing your heart. You're not jumping from one person to the next. Because they used to be like, oh, the quickest way to get over one is to get on another. That is not true. Because you still dragging along that that hurt. And that could be what this person did. They dragged along that hurt. And unfortunately, you got caught in a crossfire. But that is all I have. Bye.